Pregame.com.
You have to start with the premise that every single thing the NCAA does is wrong. That's where the premise begins here on Pregame.tv. Teddy Covers and Steve Fezzik, and we're talking college basketball rule changes. 35-second shot clock out, 30-second shot clock in. You like it, Fez?
Maybe. That's the recommendation.
Yes.
I love it. I long overdue. And it's so easy to explain why. If there had always been a 30-second clock and someone suggested, let's go to 35, they'd be ridiculed. They'd be like, what are you doing, slowing down the game like that?
Okay, that's not an argument in favor of it. Now, let's start with this. Does college basketball need reforming? That's the basic question to me. What's wrong with the product as it exists? Well, there's a ton of stuff that the NCAA does that's wrong, like screwing over inner-city kids and investigating everything.
Focus. We're not talking about that.
I understand. Yeah, we're not ripping the NCAA a new one here. But the concept is, what's wrong with the current system? Well, if you're going to make a change, there has to be a change. You don't just make a change just to do it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. What's wrong now?
It's not enough action. There's too many timeouts. There's not enough scoring.
You think that this is going to make fewer timeouts? No. More possessions is going to be more timeouts. The reason the NCAA is proposing this is not because it makes the game better. It's because they can make more money off of it, okay? Because there will be more breaks, not fewer. Because there will be more possessions, not fewer. Are you telling me that this last NCAA tournament was unwatchable? Wasn't good. It wasn't good. It wasn't entertaining because the shot clock was 5 seconds longer.
Classic deflection argument. And look at how good the NFL is. The NFL is number one. They're king. And I'm sure they have some old school dinosaurs that are like, we're number one. We shouldn't change anything. Bullshit. They change the rules every freaking year. That's why they're so smart.
They don't change the time of the game or the time on the clock in the NFL.
Yeah.
The time between clock remains the same. The NCAA is trying to change the game so that they can make more money.
Incorrect. The NBA recognized that they needed to change the clock, and they did exactly that in the fourth quarter, where they said you can call timeout and advance the ball. One of the stupidest, unfairest rules ever. But you know what? It sure is damn exciting to see Ray Allen hit that three with 0.9 seconds left, and it has improved the NBA. And college basketball will recognize this. As soon as they go to the 30-second clock, we will look back on this in 10 years and say those guys were idiots to have a 35-second clock.
For the last 30 years. So we're talking about bureaucrats. Okay, these aren't like guys who are, competition committee. They're bureaucrats. Okay?
Old school
They're
fossils.
nameless, faceless bureaucrats sitting in an office saying, how can we generate more revenue on the backs of these poor kids?
Not true. They're listening.
That's exactly what they're doing. Let's have more possession.
They're listening to me and the American public saying, look, this game is really good, college basketball. It's a good product.
So what's wrong with it? Why fix it if it's really good?
Because the rules suck. The game and the concept is good. The rules suck, and they need fixing. And why can't they have 12-minute quarters? Why can't they be the same time as the NBA? College football has the same time. Heck, with the way the clock is run, there's more action in college football.
As a bettor, I don't mind change because in general, bettors react quicker if you're paying attention than the overall market does. That being said, in this instance, I just see it as yet another money grab from a very corrupt organization that I can't stop talking about. We'll have to agree to disagree, Fez, right here on Pregame.tv.